Artsy House.
Hi, Lewis. Welcome to the podcast. And today we are going to discuss about the power dynamics. And we would like to know about your experience so that the younger generation can learn something from you. So I like to get quick background about yourself. Would you like to tell something about your journey? How is it going on? You worked in different countries. So can you please highlight few of that?
Okay. First of all, thank you for having me here today. So I think that this kind of ventures are very interesting to share knowledge between humans, So it's the only way that we can learn from each other.
Mhm.
The other way is from our own mistakes and actions. So I am consider myself entrepreneur. I was going through my career through corporate that gives to you a lot of knowledge. Go through this, let's say, uh, monopoly journey, life journey in corporate. Okay, so and as well combining my own entrepreneurships, and I'm most happy to share some of the things that I learned from my journey with you and your audience.
Great. Thank you. So in the corporate jungle, there are a lot of incident happens.
Mm.
Sometimes it is good, sometimes bad. We learn from experience.
Hmm.
So would you like to highlight few of your journey? Probably you might be leading a team or you might be grooming them. Sometimes people are not able to cooperate. So but you are into the fast track. So how do you like maybe manage to take them on board, or like you just leave them or you groom them? How the usual scenario works? Would you like to highlight few on that?
Yeah. First of all, you have to understand that it's a game.
Mm.
It's a game. It's a very serious game, but it's a game. And in all the games, you have to learn how to win. Second rule is that there is no rules. You have to learn from the experience, learn as much as possible from your mentors, from movies, from reading, from whatever. But in every specific situation, there is no rule. So then you have to analyze afterwards what happened, which was the outcome, the result, okay? And you have to be enough humble with yourself to learn and to build your playbook for the next time.
Mhm.
Be more ready, okay? So no, in corporate, um, you can learn a lot from corporate, because when you are under salary, and if you want to play the game of competition to deliver results, performance, to be better, to be promoted, to arrive to the top of the pyramid of the power. So I love challenge. So for me, it's the only one motivation. So a lot of people can think that corporate has different kind of situations that you have to understand how to navigate.
Mhm.
First of all, there is the corporate goals. Okay, company has goals, right? Every corporate has goals, but maybe the managers of the company has not the same goals of the company, but they are the managers. Okay, so usually bad management, and it's very common. It's protect their positions because it took so time and effort to get this, let's say, position in the company, to get this salary, to get this reputation, to get this, let's say, power, okay, that in one moment they turn back the interest of the company to protect themselves. And this is a thing that happens every day in a lot of corporates, and it's a reality. You have to understand. So because you are doing your best, and sometimes how it's possible I am doing my best, but they are not evaluating this in the same way, or which game we are playing here. So you have to understand that there are a lot of players in the organization, and all of them they are playing their own games. So, and this is very hard. So because when you are leading teams in corporate, you can have, I don't know, there are different departments in corporate, human resources, I don't know, finance. It's not the same to manage an accountant, to manage a sales team. Okay, it's not the same to manage marketing or branding department that to manage, I don't know, the department of supply chain. It's very completely different. So, but at the end of the story, there are different kind of employees, let's say. Okay, there are employees that are following the rules, and they are not going out or beyond of the rules because they have their rights,
Yeah.
they have their families, and they don't want to listen anything else about that. Okay, there are people that are I don't know, eager to grow, eager to learn, and maybe they don't have enough experience. Then you can have people that already have some experience in the company. They get educated with master degree. They are preparing themselves for the next level. So there are plenty of situations. Okay.
Absolutely. Here, very interesting question. So you said about there are different people on different
Yeah.
culture, different backgrounds,
Yeah.
and they have their own expectations.
Yeah.
So when you connect all the dots, the HOD, the department heads,
Hmm.
and like you said, finance department and sales department and operations is all different. Product if there's a company having a production, so everyone have their own set of expectations. Maybe their own set of goals. You rightly said. Probably sometimes it is like a bit of deviated, different from the company's goal. So you are like simple, straightforward. You are like you're working for the best of the company's productivity or outcome. Sometimes the other people not able to manage, cooperate. So what will be the approach? You request please, or you like literally
Okay.
bit of negotiator, hardcore negotiator, go getter? What is the attitude you need to show? Maybe what's the younger
Yeah.
generation should learn from
Okay,
this?
maybe we are now, so because the question is a little bit generic, no? So maybe now we are saying generic things that are not insight for the audience. Let's put specific examples, you know? So to try to give some kind of tip, no? So, but of course, you have to have good communication with your team. You have to do your best to be a leader, to motivate them, okay? In order when you have to ask from them something beyond or work for a specific goal, so they are ready to follow you, your guides, okay? But for instance, everyone that lead a team struggle with several things, you know? One of the things is how to manage a team. Um, maybe I will put an example in sports. In sports, it's easier to understand. Okay, imagine that you have you are the basketball coach. Okay, and you have a team of let's say 12 person. Okay, or 10 person, or 11 person. It depends of the game. Cricket, football, basketball. It depends. Okay, so always you will have part of this team that is supporting you because they are motivated with you, they have this personal connection, they are in the same level of energy, they are in the, or people that really are positive and always proactive and eager to follow the which is the next that is coming from the company or from the team, So the first thing that you have to do is write down from this 10 person, 12 person, who are with you for nature or because they are connecting with you, but who are they with you? This is done. Then I am talking about to lead a department of people or to manage a team of people. Then you always will have negative people. People that for whatever reason, they are not happy in life. They want to touch the balls, toxic person. For whatever reason, they misunderstood who you are. They got wrong information about you. They are manipulated. They are bad persons. There are people that are bad persons in this world. So it's impossible to fix. So you have to identify as soon as possible who they are. Usually it's one, two, maximum three, not too much. But you have to clear that they are the enemies. You are not going to convince them. But there is a way to put them on the game, in your game, okay? And then you have a bunch of people in the middle. This is your goal. So motivated people that is with you because they are personal connection, they are motivated. This, okay, protect them, empower them, guide them, communicate with them. They are done. It's easy. Then you have to identify very fast who is the enemy. Okay, and then you will have a bunch of people in the middle. So you have to work with this bunch of people. Okay, because these are the people that you have to bring to your positions, to the people that are positive. Because if these people that is always They are maybe not, maybe they are talented, they have good skills, but it's weak people or people that maybe yes, maybe not, so, and I don't want to say that because what they are thinking about me. So people that have doubts, that they are not a strong behavior. So people that easy to manipulate for bad or for the good. So this is the goal, that you have to reach as much of them to your, let's say, goals. If you allowed that negative people bring these guys to their interest, you are not going to achieve the goals of the department, or this match is going to to be loose, So, and doing this small exercise, that who they are, who is with me, who is not with me, and who I have to work with them to bring to my side, So, and then it happens the magic. If you are a good leader, good people is with you, and you convince this bunch of people that you don't have, and to bring with you, then what happen? Negative people go away, or negative people is calm down, because usually negative people has very good skills. They are powerful in some way. They have some strong skills in communication, or I don't know, in the field they are working. They are very good, but they are not using their power for the best. So they are, I don't know, they are bad with themselves, they are bad with the world, and they need to, to scream in a negative way, So it can happen that these negative people become more neutral, okay, and collaborate with the team. Then you have a successful team. You have a successful team, okay? Even though every time that will be challenged, these guys are going to raise the voice, are going to blah, 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 blue, 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 and create noise, So, and the other thing that happened, that then once they are going away, okay, or then when the group saw that they are the minority and really they are not following the rules and they are the negative people, you can cut, because you have the moral authority in front of the others.
So very interestingly, sometimes people have double faces. So rightly said, you have that supporter in one side, neutral. We could able to put into the supporting team, so that we have a bulk of people who is like, who could able to listen to us, or maybe easy for us to move forward on that. But on the other side, we have the negative, people good in talent. They are talented people. They are smart people, but they are not connecting to the vision of the organization, or not able to connect to the leader. So that's how we segregate people. Now the question is very simple. Probably sometimes we have double faced people, so it looks good in front of us, but sometimes not able to do the vision of the organization on the back end. So when they go out of our room office, they started working on a negative way, or the situation changes, something like very challenging, so they show the real face. Maybe that is not connected what we expected from them. So in the dual situation, like dual maybe a personality, put it on that way, probably we expect this person is always good, loyal to us, listen to us, and is our supporter. But on the critical situation, sometimes it is like, maybe it is backfiring us. Sometimes we trust, we expect them to support us in the project completion or delivery or something like. So that time they are like, maybe out of the control. So as a leader, maybe how do we have the option B ready, so that somehow connecting, maybe able to balance, or maybe able to fix this kind of unexpected
There is nothing
things.
to fix. So if you expect something from somebody that is not ready, you didn't do your job as a leader. I explained to you. So when you are managing a team and you have goals, you have to recognize who is with you, okay, who is not with you, and who is doubting in the middle. Okay, you have to work with who is doubting. If you assign roles to people that is not ready, when they failed, it's not they failed, it's you failed. You took a wrong decision. So it's
Okay.
easy.
All right. So we have different scenarios in life. So maybe sometime the power plays in a, in a different different perspectives, or different style. So did you come across any issues where you have faced any betrayals? Right. Betrayal is again unexpected negative things occurred in life. So maybe like probably it might be the peer group, like our similar managers or directors, or the on the boss level, maybe somebody we trust, like consider as a mentor guide, but on the critical situation they didn't help, or they didn't give a red alert, so we are like out. Sometimes it's a challenge for the career. So how to identify betrayal? So do we prepare for this, or do we just go with the flow? Sometimes it happens, we try to address it on the spot, or do we have to be a bit more alert in terms of not addressing any gossips, not addressing any unnecessary things, straightforward, simple, and we go with the vision of the organization. So how to, because growing organization, the managers from like a manager to senior manager, vice president, then the director. So this happens over a period of time. This journey is always a critical thing. Sometimes we are like so talented, we are so much friendly, we are so much contributed to the organization, but some small decision, some wrong thing happened from the other side, which affects us. So how to manage this betrayal in the organization?
So sometimes the answer is very simple. If not happens what you expect, maybe you are not in the right place. Maybe you are not in the right place. So maybe organization is amazing. Maybe this organization have a specific problem in one specific area, and you are in this specific area in the wrong place in the wrong time. So what to do? What to do? You have to calculate your expectations and your. So, for instance, you are in a wrong department with a toxic boss, and everybody knows that this boss, sooner than later, managers maybe will cut him because he is not behaving how he has to behave. But in the meantime, he's destroying persons, he's destroying life, he's destroying clients, he's using in the wrong way his or her power. So you have to recalculate like a GPS, no, in the car, no. You have to recalculate if you want to go through that, and you have the faith that the company will react before that you will be born for the situation. If you want to isolate yourself in the situation, do your best. At 8 in the afternoon, after work, go to work and go home and disconnect. Or really, if you are a professional committed with the company, committed with the clients, you're going to suffer a lot, so suffer a lot. But in these situations, it's very difficult to understand who is protecting who or who is playing who. So when this happens and nobody's taking decision, you have to evaluate or give enough time to you in this organization if the things are going to change, to try to communicate with somebody, but then you are a traitor. Remember, you are in the wrong department with the wrong boss. If you're trying to go up of him and, hey, this boss is doing bad, then you are the enemy. So this is a this is a very, very challenging game, very dangerous, So, or, hey, this company, I was thinking that I am going to retire here. I did my best for this company. I have the dream to be all my life here. I am happy here with this company, with these clients. No, bullshit. So if this company is making to you suffer, is making that you are not making your goals, that you are not happy, it's not your company. Look another and go away. Or if the company is in the right sector, doing money and doing things in the right way, it's an opportunity to become an entrepreneur. Make a venture, fixing what this company you think that is not fixing, and trying to do your best, and bring this, let's say, solution to the society.
Yeah. So very interestingly, when we have an informal chat, I understand that one of the organization where you worked, your boss was so much fascinated about your skills, individual skills, and he promoted to be a director of fighting, like to manage the situation. So it is very interesting and a bit of challenging, and very curious to know about the role. Number one, probably none of the organizations that have that kind of a title, or kind of a person who could able to solve certain critical issues. So again, probably people might be seeing your other colleagues maybe on the same line, or juniors or seniors. What is this, like this person is something doing different? Probably I do have the similar skill, but why I am not identified? Maybe is it good and bad? So probably they try to connect with you more, on a very close good relationship with you. Sometimes they try to, like, avoid or something, like. So how did you face that situation, like during the tenure of the director of fighting? Yeah. So how was the experience?
Yeah. So I have a couple of life experience, okay, to share. Okay, so the first one, I was working in advertising company, so advertising, okay. So and I remember that I joined the company, huge company, okay, in the stock market, big numbers, lot of people before COVID, long before. So, and I remember that I joined this company through one. Okay, I will not explain the whole story, but how the things can change, you know. So, the year that I joined this company, I was running a team of 5, 6 salesmen, and this year we, I don't know, overcome expectations, did some kind of good sales record, you know. So we did a very good year. We earn a lot of money. We get all the bonus possibles. Wow, this is amazing. When you see your bank account, wow, this really, I am winning that. Wow, you feel so powerful. Okay. At the end of this, let's say, season, I got an offer from one guy that was at the same company, but going through a very bad situation because boss was against him. You know, nice guy, but boss was against him. You know, so and he went to another company, big company, insurance, and we were friends. And when we finished this season of sales, we were so excited, so empowered. You know, and this guy get for me a super big offer, job offer of sales manager in another region of my country. Incredible salary, incredible position. Wow. So I feel, really? No, you did a great job. Really, you are a nice person. I trust you. So I spoke highly about you. So this position is for you. But in this moment, I was so excited with the company that I was and what we achieved with my team. And I was excited to repeat next year the same results, even to grow in the company, you know, even though this company allowed toxic behaviors. But what this company did to this guy was totally unfair, was dirty. Okay. What do you think that I choose? So I choose to keep in the company, to keep promoting myself, thinking that we are invincible. So, and was the wrong decision. Next year was disaster. We did more or less the same results, or okay, but organization start to management start to change a lot of things. Was changing in the top positions of the company, a lot of changes. So this toxic behavior that we saw to our colleague, okay, was expanding to all of us, and was a lot of changes. So it was a disaster. The energy was totally bad. So wow. And then you thought, wow, now I could be in another position, much more higher. I lost the opportunity of my life, you know. So, but this is obvious. This is obvious. So next time when you see a thing that you don't like, you have to see which is my playbook in the past. Okay, no, this is not good. I am not going to be a good manager here because this company is allowing this kind of thing. Go away. Go away. Create your outside strategy and go away. Because it's going to happen to you. And this is one of the learnings. And the other learning is I was in another corporate, in another sector, and I was promoted to, I think that 5 times in 4 years. 5 times in 4 years. So it's crazy, yeah? So boom, 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 you know? So I was super proactive, in a very good energy, learning so much from, because I was in business school and I was in different departments and dealing with all the, let's say, dean with directors of the master's degrees, learning the best from human resources, from MBA, from supply chain, from project management, from business intelligence. Wow, for an entrepreneur to be with these top mind people was so kind of motivation, you know. So, and I was like, yeah, promoted 5 times in 4 years, you know. So until I arrived to the top. So and they put me in a position, number one position in one of the branches, new branches. And but in this moment, my boss said to me, "I love you because thanks to people like me, not only with me, because was me, my team, and other people, you know. But I love you, I hate you, you know. So I am promoting you, but as closer you are with me, more I am in dangerous position, you know. So and he started to behave very dirty games with me. I was in my almost 40s, and my playbook was said, I am not ready for that again because I had the previous experience that I explained to you. So I create my exit strategy, and I left a good job, a good salary, company that I thought that I am going to retire there because I was happy with education. I was so proud what I was doing there. But when it's not the right moment and the right place, you have to take those decisions. If not, situation is going to beat you.
So in that case, again, most of the question comes to us where why don't we change the situation? Why don't we be more friendly with the boss who is jealous on us or who is like feeling that we are the threat to them?
It's not working this way. So or you control the situation, or you are not, or the situation is going to control you. So I am speaking about entrepreneurs. I am speaking about people that is eager to do things. I am speaking about people that has fire inside. Okay, there are other kind of people, and I respect a lot of them. So more mindset employee, an accountant in the company. For sure, an accountant in a company is not listening this podcast. Maybe yes, so, but for sure he's not. Maybe, yeah, maybe he has or she has good or bad relationship with the boss, or sometimes more tension, more friction, So, but I'm speaking about high performance team. I am speaking about achievers. I am speaking about people that want to do the best in his life and create some kind of legacy, So in this, I am speaking to this kind of people, It's not working this way. If you are in the wrong place
Okay,
with the wrong people, go away.
that's it. So very interesting question. Now you are running a fund. So do you face any challenges where you deploy funds into certain asset class and the team was something like very not toxic but like probably little less performance or the way you are expecting they're not the way it's running and probably you cannot exit from the fund or you cannot exit from the asset class. Probably how do you because it's not like a job, it's not like you quit and just move forward. Fund and when there's a deployment there's an expectation, maybe your funds or the the LP's funds and stuff like. So probably in that case, like that's again a power game. So how to, it might be a situation where you motivate, push, and like get the things done. So the persuasion and assertiveness is key for this kind of a situation. So you worked in the corporate, large corporates, and the you had lions, foxes, and sharks. You worked with them, and now you're an entrepreneur, you manage funds and you deploy funds into different asset class. So is it a mindset change or you are still feeling the same, you handling the same handling the issue on the same style, or you have, how do you manage the situation now?
So situation is literally the same, literally. Okay, maybe from another point of angle. Okay, so a point of view, So because in this case you have even more responsibility. So you are the number one. So you are the number one in the corporate. You are not the number one. You wish to grow in this pyramid of power, So, but when you are running your own venture, fund, banking, education, whatever project, marketing, whatever project. So store, so you are the number one. So what you learn in corporate is going to happen under you. And you know what happened, with employees, with the play within them, with employees that you empower, but then they are protecting themselves and creating their own environment inside of your company that you are paying. So, and then they are not aligned with real vision. So, yeah, it's the challenge. I think it's even bigger when you are the number one or you are ruling your own project. It's even bigger. So, then you have to protect the company and the vision. It's very complicated. This is the reason that 99% of the companies fail in the first year. And the 1% of the companies that survive the second year, 99% fail the second year. And the 1% of these 99% that survive the third year fail, So I can say that I'm in the business since 2017 in my last venture. So, but it's so hard. It's such a challenge. There is nobody explaining to you what is going to happen. So you have to be surrounded about people that is aligned with the same values. When you onboard the people, you have to be very straight. Hey, so the moment that you onboard the people, you have to be very straight with them. How you are going to off-ramp these people if the thing is not working. So one of the biggest advice I can give, or that I learned, is that when you're onboarding somebody in your organization, give time. So don't create too much expectations, or so give him or her 6 months in the company, or 1 month, or don't try to get the marketing director or the financial director or the expansion director or the fundraising manager. So incorporate this person 1 month, 6 months, and observe him or her, how he behave. Because one thing is when you are hiring somebody, or when you are hiring a supplier for your company, wow, everybody sell themselves like they are Superman. Oh, I am the best. If you hire me, you will do that, and I will do that, and I will do da boo ba boo. But you don't know people until they start to work. Until they don't start playing, you don't see the people. And maybe they are good, but not good for your company. But usually people underperform what they say in the job interview. Underperform by far, And then you have to say to these people that this is not good for me or for the company, and they get offended. So if you play this, know how to play this game of how to on-ramp and off-ramp people in a way that create the minimum friction possible for the organization, this is a very good point. So you will suffer
A lot.
a lot less, a lot less.
Very interestingly, you have managed different culture during the work environment, and I understand we had a chat, personal chat. So the family background also, from your wife's side, it's bit of different. So overall, what do you see about the cultural difference? Because cultural dimension plays a key role. Sometimes what I say might be different the way you understand, or the way what you say might be I see from a different way. So probably on a work environment, that is very common, because we are all living in a city where it's like maybe anyone can live anywhere these days. Maybe it's not that, and Dubai is like a great example. More than 150, all the country
Other
people are like
nationalities.
nationalities are here. So anything may be misunderstood, anything may be misinterpreted. So but the intention is same. You rightly said, probably two different directors working for the same company will have different thoughts. The way of executing power, it's totally different. Someone is like motivating and nurturing the whole system and the people. Other one is like hire and fire. So the intention is same. End of the day, probably both are working for the same organizational vision and goal to be accomplished. Probably what is your thought on the maybe a few insights, maybe based on your experience in European country, especially you're from Spain, and
Yeah,
you worked in Russian culture and in maybe the Arabic culture, and overall, now if in Dubai, like sure the Asians also might be working with you.
yeah.
So what do you feel based on your insight? What do you want to share, like?
Talent is everywhere. So believe me, I can now explain to you now the management of the different cultures, the mix of male and female in the company, all this bullshit, So bullshit. So there is only one kind of people, talented people, or people that is bringing to you value, So if not, cut fast. Cut fast. So I find Pakistani people that they are brilliant. I find Indian people that brilliant. I find Spanish people that is brilliant. I find Russian people that is brilliant. But again, I find Russian people that they are awful working. I find Indian people that blah blah blah. I find Pakistani people that oversell themselves, and I find Spanish people awful working. I find Americans also, and then nothing. So that is, I told you. So you have to know what you need. It's very important. And then if it's not working, you don't care if it's tall, short, black, white, from one side of the wall or the other. Cut fast.
Okay.
Cut fast. Out. As long you keep this company with you, more problems you are going to have, and more time and more pain you are going to go through.
So the leader should take a decision faster,
Very fast. You
very
have to cut
fast,
very
so
fast.
that's
It's one of the
great.
things I learned. I learned through these years, and I am doing that.
Yeah.
So, but very fast.
Yeah.
And you know what I am talking about. So
Sure.
I am not allowing situations
Mhm.
in any situation.
Mhm.
And every time that I am allowing that in my life enter something that I am not understand or I cannot control, always I am losing. So I am not allowing inefficiencies. I am not allowing things that are not aligned with me. I am not allowing, I don't know, you are going to a restaurant.
Mhm.
Okay, restaurant, we are not talking about job. So I want that and that. I don't know, they bring So they are serving bad to you, because it's not a good employee, it's whatever. What you're going to do? Be the whole restaurant there until the end and pay the bill and say thank you? No, stand up, go away. Go away. You don't have to allow any negative situation.
So more rational, more pragmatic. So it should be more, like no emotional thing, no indecisiveness. Take the decision at the right time. If it doesn't work, it's all done.
If you are in a restaurant, you are paying. You have to treat the people with respect, but of course.
Yep.
But if they are not delivering, stand out and go away.
Good.
If you are going for a massage, this masseur is incredible. You have pain in the back, a health problem, and start to it's not touching you. You have to stand out. Thank you so much and goodbye. There are people that is going to be 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, blaming themselves. Oh, you're such a bad masseur, and then paying. And this is a loser attitude.
Yeah.
No, you have to stand out. You have to have balls in life. Balls. And take decision. And be proud of you. Be polite with people. Because maybe this people is doing her or his best. You don't have to offend them. But you don't have to waste your time. You don't have to allow that nobody is wasting your time.
Brilliant. So thank you so much. It's really amazing insights you shared. And probably this is the different perspective of handling the situation from a very pragmatic, very much onto a rational decision, and taking the right decision if it doesn't make sense right now. Take today the decision, cut it immediately, rather than maybe struggling and moving with the same person or the team for a longer run. And this is an amazing opportunity to talk to you. And over a period of time, sure, your insights will be more helpful for the younger generation. Sure, we'll reconnect again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.